Louisiana Senior Medicare Patrol needs you to help us spread the word about Medicare fraud prevention.
The Senior Medicare Patrol grant for the state of Louisiana is held by a large nonprofit called EQ Health Solutions. So we manage the program for the Administration on Aging, which is part of the Administration for Community Living here in the state of Louisiana.
Last year, Louisiana Senior Medicare Patrol educated over 23,000 Medicare beneficiaries. There's 800,000 Medicare beneficiaries in Louisiana. We're a very small staff of 3. We can't do it alone, so we need your help.
We do rely very heavily upon a volunteer corps that goes statewide, and they are using no tax dollars to help the federal government save tax dollars that are going out to crooks, scam artists, dishonest providers, and the like. So it is a very tightly run and efficient program.
We currently have 40 volunteers that are statewide, and with the new baby boomers coming in, we'll have about 800,000 Medicare beneficiaries in the state of Louisiana, so 40 is not nearly enough. We need new volunteers. Successful volunteers have experience in public speaking. They have a medical background, some general ideas with Medicare, Medicaid. They're familiar with Medicare summary notices and how to read them. We have several retired RNs that are volunteers, and we also have a retired physician that is a volunteer. So they have experience in the medical field. But you don't have to be a retired medical professional to be a volunteer. Some of our volunteers have been homemakers. They've been in the media and social activists.
We're looking for some very specific types of people to join up with us. However, we sit down with you. We've got some different forms and checklists for you to look at. So we try to really take the time to make sure that we are a good fit for you. We don't want you to be spending your valuable free time working in a program that might not be the right fit for you. So we work real hard to make sure that we are what you are looking for and that you are what we are looking for. Because it is it's very much a community development and an interactive sort of a volunteer opportunity. So it's not for everyone. But the feedback we get from our volunteers is that when we make a good match, it's a really great match because it's providing something for the volunteers that they haven't been able to find in a more traditional type volunteer organization. Volunteering
for Louisiana Senior Medicare Patrol is very flexible. Once a month we send out a calendar to the volunteers with events that we have scheduled in their area, and they pick and choose which events they're available to help us out with. And those are community outreach events and education sessions, like health fairs at senior centers, independent living facilities where you go and you stand at a booth and you hand out SMP literature, brochures, and giveaways. And then we do presentations, and presentations are usually 15 to 20 minutes in length with some time afterwards for question and answer. And those are done at the same places: senior centers, independent living facilities, elderly housing units. Those can be for churches, civic groups, those types of places. They never go to a senior's home. You know, they're not meeting in places that are not well-known and chaperoned, if you will. There's always going to be a site manager there. There's going to be some type of salaried staff people on site at whatever location our volunteers are visiting. Our volunteers make a difference. Our program makes a difference. We can definitely fight against Medicare fraud, but it's going to take everyone pulling together. One of the things that our volunteers tell the folks that they work with in their communities is to look at those Medicare summary notices. That's that statement that they get every 90 days. And looking at that's the only way you'll ever know if your number is being misused, if your number has gotten into the hands of someone who is using it to file false claims to the Medicare system. If you're interested in volunteering with Senior Medicare Patrol, or if you think that you might have an issue that we need to help you with, you can reach us by calling our toll-free number, 877-272-8720. Or if you want more information about volunteering, we've got a wonderful section on our website that talks all about volunteering. You can even take a look at our volunteer handbook there on the website. And that website address is www.stopmedicarefraudla.org.